Sorry if you can hear my recycling man coming. Yeah, I realized that I didn't put my trash out when I heard him coming down the street this morning at 6 a.m. I've never run out of my house quicker than that. Luckily, he picked up my trash. Anyways, I just wanted to film a quick video. I did want to do a home tour this week, but as I've mentioned before, my husband's getting a master's in teaching, and this is his final month and a half of program, so it's super hard for him. But right now he has to record himself working with students, so he's got my nice camera at school all week. But I promise that I'll get that up as soon as I can. But I did want to take the opportunity to talk a little bit about our house and buying a house and minimalism and whether or not they were incongruent with each other. About a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months ago, is when I really decided that I was going to try and start living by minimalist principles. Like I said, I KonMari'd my house a year ago multiple times, but someone mentioned in the comments, that doesn't make you a minimalist, and I'm living proof of that. You really do have to make a conscious effort beyond finding out what brings you joy and beyond clearing out things in your house. You have to make decisions about what you're bringing back into your house, what you're purchasing, what you're consuming, and those types of things. So as I made this decision to kind of be a conscious consumer and start on the minimalist journey, we were getting ready to put an offer in on a house. And as we were doing that, I was kind of in the back of my head always wondering, is this gonna inhibit me from being minimalist? Is this counter to minimalist, principles that I'm trying to live by? Luckily, I've found that it actually has helped on so many different levels, and I don't see it as being incongruent to being a minimalist. Certainly, there are people who are able to live out of a backpack and travel from farm to farm using their hands to work, or not purchase a house and be able to move around the country or around the world as they wish. That is an excellent way of living out the minimalist principles. But I think for a lot of us who are so fed up with consumerism and kind of like the mindset of most of the US, especially where I'm living, it's possible to live a semi-normal life, but live it with minimalist principles, which just mean you only take on things that you want to take on, you only buy things that you absolutely need, and you clear up all this space to do the things that you love. And luckily for me, house projects, being outside, gardening, being in an area that I love, having stability in housing, those are all incredibly important things to me, and I was able to do them all and accomplish them all by purchasing a house. So not only is it a great investment, but it actually kind of cleared up some unconscious anxiety that I was having. As I might have mentioned, I have anxiety. I was diagnosed when I was a freshman in college after getting really, really ill and being hospitalized. And once I found out that I had anxiety, it was so much more easy for me to manage. But there are situations that come up where I can unconsciously have some anxiety that's causing illness or stress. And our housing, for some reason, was causing stress to me. We had a great apartment in a great area that I lived in, but when things come up, like where are we going to be in 6 months, a year? Are we going to be here? I'm upset because I want to make this change to the apartment, or this part of the apartment sucks and it's stressing me out, but I can't change anything because we're renting. Oh my God, we're paying so much money, thousands of dollars every month to someone else so that they can reinvest back in their life. All those types of things just gnawed at me for so long. So it was really kind of those reasons, and not really kind of chasing an American dream of buying a house on a perfect street, even though I have a house on a perfect street. That's my motivation was from those type of anxiety drivers, as opposed to feeling like I needed to keep up with the Joneses. So in that way, I could keep my minimalist principles, keep living by them, which is doing the things that you love and being careful about what comes into your house, and making time to give back and contribute back to the world. I can do that from my house, and I love that, and I feel so safe here and so happy to be here. So I'm just really happy to report that if you own a house, if you own, land, it doesn't have to be incongruent to your quest or your journey to become minimalist. So yeah, I just hope hearing me talk through that a little bit was helpful, and I'd love for you guys to leave me any comments, or like this video if you understood or understand where I'm coming from, or want to know more about this in particular. I do want to talk a little bit more about what I'm going to be doing at the house, and how you can be a conscious consumer when trying to like furnish a house or refurbish a house. Yeah, so I'm like full of ideas about our house and how awesome it is. But I'm so grateful for those of you who have subscribed already. And if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. I think it's going to be awesome to have everyone together and being part of this little family. So yeah, I hope you guys have a really great day, and we'll talk soon. Thanks. Bye.